Whew, guys, Omar Mamouche. Hope y'all are good. I'm still recovering from that game against Brighton, but Omar Mamouche, guys, he has arrived. Hat trick against Newcastle at the time of recording. It's actually what just made me realize, you know what? I'd rather be sharing my thoughts on what's frustrated me instead of watching Man City batter Newcastle and displace us in the table from 4th all the way down to 6th. Here we go. And let's hope we have any opportunity to get back into that top 4 from now on, guys. Because Man City have kind of responded to their defeat against Real Madrid, and they'll definitely go into the reverse leg at the Bernabeu against Madrid with a lot more confidence. You believe that Mamouche will start that game, and it'll be tricky for Real Madrid to make a plan for Omar Mamouche. Yeah, it's just not nice to see Man City doing this, man. They look good. They're playing good football, great football. But yes, guys, big day for the Arsenal as well. Sending Mikel on to score a brace in the final 10 minutes of the game or so. So Premier League football has been nice. How great would it have been if Chelsea had won yesterday? Yeah, let's not cry over spilled milk. That's the saying. You know how it is. Guys, I just want to share my thoughts. I said I don't want to slander our owners because I felt it's a bit redundant. I felt it doesn't really have an impact on our season because we're still going to suffer. You still see the July window as another opportunity for Todd, Boehly and Co. to make more money, to ship off more young players, bring in more young players that will eventually be flipped for more profit. And that's the club we are. We're not a club that's going for titles. We're not a club that's aiming for trophies. We just want stability. Enough stability to be a business. You see? And if you're a businessman, buying Chelsea Football Club is the perfect club. You know? A club that has a rich history in the last 2 decades. You know? Trophies and every single trophy, you know, Club World Cup is there, UEFA Champions League twice, you know, and other finals. You know, it wasn't our first time in the Champions League final when we won it. So Chelsea have won Premier Leagues galore since the Mourinho times. You know, it's a beautiful club to own. There's so much stature. In terms of Africa, I believe Africa has the most Chelsea fans. You know, more Chelsea fans than United fans or Arsenal fans. So we're always going to back our club. You know, as I do. We love our club. But here we are, stuck with owners that view us as a business model. And that's what we're going to be for some time now, guys. And how long will Todd Boehly and these other guys be in charge of Chelsea? We have no idea. Roman Abramovich had Chelsea for about 19 to 20 years. He did great things. He wanted trophies. He hired the best managers. Now we hire managers that are just, you know, he's not going to fight us when it's time to do business. You know, he'll say what we say. He'll be our shining light in press conferences. And that's no disrespect to Enzo Maresca. Maresca saw this as an opportunity. Definitely. Being the manager of Chelsea Football Club on his CV, it looks good. And from here on, he's definitely going to get good job opportunities as a manager. You know, he made a statement in the first half of the season. He knows how he wants to play his football. And now he's well known globally for being the manager of such a club. But yes, guys, let's jump into the business, right? Let's jump into January. I wrote it down so I don't miss any player. You know, we signed 14 players in the last window in July. We've let go of several players on loan. I won't mention every single player, but yesterday's game against Brighton showed us that we're going to struggle, and the reasons are business reasons. So right now, Mark Guiu is injured, guys. We don't even know. For the unforeseeable future, we don't have Mark Guiu. Young striker, high energy, high intensity in the front line. Maresca's football involves us pressing from the front line. Who else does that? Nicholas Jackson. So both strikers are out. Both main strikers, proper number 9s, who want to be number 9s, are not available. That's huge for our season. That's shambolic. Who could have been the makeshift? Joao Felix. I appreciated Joao Felix in the cam role. You know, being the substitute for Cole Palmer in the Conference League games, Cup games. But naturally, Joao Felix is a center forward. He's a CF, guys. And we could have tried him as a striker in this situation. But he's on loan at AC Milan. And where is he playing at AC Milan? You guessed it. He's playing as a center forward. He scored on his debut. They did lose against Feyenoord in the Champions League, and he did start the game. But still, he's playing where he would prefer to play, which never happened at Chelsea. No matter how happy he was to return to Stamford Bridge, we never gave him his natural position to try. And Kunku should have played the opposite role. We should have been playing Kunku in the cam role behind Felix. They would have both gotten the numbers they have, I believe, in terms of goal scoring at Chelsea Football Club this season. So yeah, here we are. And I just noticed I sound frustrated because it's frustrating, guys. We don't have our strikers and we don't have options. Datro Fofana arrives being called back from loan, but he's injured for the rest of the season. For those of us that didn't know. But yes, guys, second point, outside of the striker chat, let's leave the striker. We might speak on strikers a bit more, actually, because I want to speak or touch on Christopher Nkunku's situation. But let's talk about Wesley Fofana. Looking like he'll be back soon. That's a huge bonus. That's a positive. We need Wes. Big Wes in the first half of the season was possibly, alongside Cole Palmer and Moise Caicedo, I would say he was one of our best players. If not our best player in the defensive line, definitely. You know, he brought stability. When it comes to a back three, he can play right back. You know, on the right side of that defense, you're still very confident. Even in a back four, he has the pace to drive the ball out, playing as right back. He thrives, you know? So it's a good thing. And then we have Christopher Nkunku, who is out of position. All the time. Out of position, guys. How? How have we allowed this? You could see in the Brighton game. And I think the Brighton game is the final straw, guys. Yeah, if I ever put Christopher Nkunku as a number 9 in my predicted lineups or anything like that, guys, please slander me. Please remind me of the statement, because I will not be comfortable with Christopher Nkunku starting as the man in the front line for us. It's better as a left. He's better as a left wing. It's better we play him there. It's better we play him as a cam to be the makeshift for Cole Palmer. We could even revert to playing Cole Palmer on the right wing due to lack of options. Noni Madueke. Madueke is injured, guys. No official announcement on how long the injury will be, but he's not available. That's another major blow. Our wingers are not effective right now. Jadon Sancho didn't do anything against Brighton, guys. Minte dribbled past them and he just stood there in shock. Hey. Oh, man. We move, right? BlueCo / Clearlake. I think that's what we're going to name the video, guys. BlueCo / Clear Headache. Something like that. Yeah. Renato Vega is at Juventus, guys. He's playing as a centre-back. Renato Vega recently got promoted into Portugal's first 11, playing as a centre-back alongside Ruben Diaz. We never tried him as a centre-back at Chelsea, and I don't know why. Right now, Levi Colwill, who's the subject why I'm even bringing up Vega, Colwill is struggling, guys. He's struggling to be comfortable in that back four. He's off form. He's making rash tackles. He's fouling players and somehow getting away with it more often than not. Vega would have been a better option than Colwill right now. Vega would have helped us more than Colwill is helping us. Esh, guys, Vega alongside Chalobah. I can envision it. Vega alongside Tosin. It just looks better. It's better, guys. But there we are, stuck. Badiashiel's not available. Still, even if he's available, do we trust Badiashile? Did we trust Disasi? Disasi we don't regret. We don't look back and say, oh, he's now on loan at Villa, that's painful. No. We're fine with that. But why did Vega go out on loan? These are my thoughts, guys. And this is to say that the players that went out on loan, mainly Joao Felix. You could speak on Connie Chukwemeka to some degree because we could use another cam right now. We could use another central attacking mid. Just one more. Just one. Should we speak on Cesare Casadei? He's no longer our player, and that's fine. We release him, we let him go. I was about to mention Conor Gallagher, guys, because I really miss Gallagher. Yeah, I don't know if I feel this sentiment by myself, if I'm alone in this. We need Gallagher. Like this point in the season, with Maresca losing the plot like this, we need a player like Gallagher. We are regretting. I believe as a club, we are currently regretting the decision to ship him off to Atletico and then demand that Felix returns. But even Felix would have been very useful to us right now. We have owners that could potentially finish us as a club. By finish us, I don't know what it is. for the foreseeable future, we could genuinely have to forget about trophies. That's how it feels right now. We might become a club that just aims for top 4. Stability. Yeah. I don't want to have a run of frustrating videos, guys. I want to speak positive. I want to predict lineups and how we can better ourselves as a club. Let Maresca give us that platform as fans to believe again. He doesn't do that in press conferences. For the first time, at least yesterday, he was genuinely frustrated with our performance and with the result. And I was happy about that. He didn't make excuses for once. He just said it was shambolic. That's a good thing. Let's hope for a response against Villa. We'll be here for the pre-match. We'll be here to predict whatever can happen in that game for us to at least get back to winning ways at minimum. Let's get it, y'all. Blessings.